welcome to your Monday Motivator, your quick dose with Sager, so that you can start your week feeling a little bit more authentic, a little more brave, a little more present as you navigate your week. Today, we're talking about perfectionism because it paralyzes so many entrepreneurs, especially people who have high expectations of themselves. Perfectionism can really stunt our creativity, can stunt our growth, it can stunt so many things in our business. I think this is a topic that probably resonates for most people. I see in a lot of digital courses and a lot of programs, people get stuck in the creation loop because they can create, they have the idea, they start getting it out, but then they try to perfect it and never actually put anything out in the world. I don't want that for you, whether it's your ideas, whether that's you sharing your message, whether that's you being a little bit more braver and having a conversation with someone that's going to be uncomfortable. Don't allow perfection to have you sit in action. Don't let perfection paralyze you. And I wanted to read you a quote from Brené Brown's Power of Vulnerability. It's an exceptional audio program. I highly recommend that everybody listen to this, especially as you're on your pursuit of being more influential and persuasive in your communication, having empathy and heart, and living a little bit more wholeheartedly, as Brené calls it. I think that would be really serving well for you. Brené says, where there's perfectionism, there's always shame. Perfectionism is not healthy striving. It's not, let me go out and be my best self. No. Perfectionism is a thought process that simply says, if I look perfect, if I live perfect, if I work perfect and do it all perfectly, I can avoid or minimize shame, blame, judgment, and criticism. Perfectionism is a 20-ton shield. She says we carry it around hoping that it'll protect us when what it does, in fact, stops us from being seen. Perfectionism is a process addiction. These are some of the things I wrote down as I was listening to The Power of Vulnerability. But that idea, oh man, right there, perfectionism is a 20-ton shield. We carry it around hoping that it'll protect us when what it does, in fact, is stop us from being seen. You're on a journey to become more visible in your business. You want to share your message with more people. And if you struggle with perfectionism, this is going to get in the way of that. We have to start embracing imperfection. And what I want you thinking about this week specifically is the word authenticity. Because if you think about the people who fully show up as themselves, show up, we're not going to edit this out, guys. Like, you're going to see my full authentic self on these within reason. Sometimes I go off on side tangents. I'm like, cut that. We got to get this down to 5 minutes for this episode. But if you think about the people that you're drawn to online, the people that you're like, oh, I like them, they are authentic. And that authenticity, that's the word, that authenticity is them making mistakes, showing they're real human people. We actually hate the perfect mom. We hate the perfect home chef. We hate the perfect online entrepreneurs. We talk crap about them over coffee with our girlfriends. We don't. I don't know. But we don't like that, right? Something irks us about that perfectionism because we know perfectionism doesn't exist. It doesn't exist for other people, and it most certainly doesn't exist for you. So you have to let some of those shackles go and start showing up imperfectly. So as you enter in this week, I want you thinking about this idea. Perfectionism, if that has you handcuffed, not making a decision in your business, if that has that handcuffed of you not moving forward on a project or not having a conversation or whatever it is, I know you got something in mind where you are not taking action. If you're being real honest with yourself, it's that perfectionism, that expectation that you have for yourself that you know is crazy town, but yet you still have it, that's stopping you. This is the week I want you to, you're not gonna be able to let it go overnight. Like, there's some baggage you got to unpack there, but can you choose one thing that you can show up imperfectly with? What's one project, one conversation, one video, one something that you can say, all right, I see you shackles. I see you 20-ton shield. I'm putting you down and I'm going to show up bravely. That's what being a leader is all about. That's how you start cultivating trust with your audience. That's how you truly start being seen. Because at the end of the day, we don't want people to see the shiny, polished, curated version of that, because we know deep down we're sick of seeing those images. We want to see real people, real entrepreneurs, real business owners sharing real problems and real connections to help people. So take off the shield and start showing up. That is your challenge for this week. I hope this conversation on perfectionism, on this idea of being more authentic, I hope that's inspired you to go do something differently in your business, in your life, and show up a little bit more brave. I will be back next week for another Monday Motivator. In the meantime, be sure to like and subscribe to this show. And if you like today's conversation, you love a little Brené in your life, share this episode with a friend. Let's get the word out on this thing we're doing here, starting the week on Mondays together. We're starting out strong. See you soon, friend.